It's no secret that narcissists can be vengeful. They can hold grudges for years and they can go great lengths to get back at somebody, if they perceive they wronged them. But the question is, why are they so vengeful? Well, there are a number of reasons. They have their fragile ego and they are very sensitive to criticism or perceived slights. It makes them quick to anger and very slow to forgive. Second, these narcissists feel a strong sense of entitlement. They think they're owed something, whether it's admiration, attention, respect, and look, they're going to do whatever it takes to get it. They also are experts at manipulation. They're often charming and they're good at making others do what they want. This can make it easy for them to take advantage of people, and then they will turn around and blame them for it. So if you have been a victim of narcissistic revenge, you know just how hurtful and destructive it can be. I know personally. So that's why I wanted to bring this topic to you today, because I know other people have gone through it. So they're vengeful because they feel they've been wronged or slighted in some way. Again, you may have no idea what you may have said or done to make them come at you with such rage and vengeance. So, they seek revenge because they're not getting what they want, whether it's attention or admiration that they feel they deserve, and they'll lash out at you in anger and retribution if they feel that they have been wronged. So, you don't know what's going on in their head or why they're thinking this. But I will tell you, they are willing to stop at nothing to get back at you. So we're going to look at 10 signs of dealing with a vindictive narcissist. So number one, they have no empathy for other people. They just don't. They don't have the ability to feel empathy. They cannot identify the cruel and the evil impact that their actions can have on people. They don't consider it, okay? They can feel their own emotions, but they cannot understand or feel someone else's. So number two, they exhibit jealousy and paranoia. So look, they're oftentimes jealous and even despise others who are doing better than them. Yeah, it could be their girlfriend, it could be their wife, their husband, their sister, their mother. So this is especially true when, in a male narcissist, if their spouse or whomever, significant other, is perceived to be more attractive, successful, or better at them at something. They are extremely paranoid and, they're out to get people, and they will be plotting revenge to get back at a person before they get them first. So, they plot and plan. You don't know. It could have been something you said months ago. And they're over there plotting and planning to get you. They haven't forgotten about it. So look, vindictive and malignant narcissists are a whole different story. They're going to try to destroy and eradicate your existence. They want you out of this world. They don't think you deserve to be on earth anymore. Yeah, and they will be willing to stop at nothing to get back at you. So they also get pleasure from witnessing your troubles and your sadness. Yeah, they get joy. They're satisfied when they learn or they witness your troubles, failures, humiliation. Yeah, that just brings them so much joy. I make it make sense. I cheer other people on. I'm not upset when they're doing well. So rather than feeling sympathy, these narcissists, they take pleasure in watching somebody's misfortune. So if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, it's important to be aware of their potential for revenge. If you've done something to upset them or not, they may try to hurt you in some way. They may also try to destroy your reputation or sabotage your relationships with other people. I am a victim of both of those. So if you're in a position of power over a narcissist, they may try to take you down in some kind of way. It's important to be aware of these tendencies and to be prepared for them. So look, they're obsessed with, fantasies about beauty, brilliance, success, money, power. Yeah, so, they have a perception that they're above the law, one, that they should be famous, and they should be also worshipped by other people. And don't you be famous. Don't let a significant other or friend be famous before them. Yeah, that's going to get you some jealousy and envy. So they also like dominance. Yeah, they try to get their own way and they want to dominate other people. These predators have a need to be in control, and they believe that everyone around them should live up to their very impossible standards. Although most narcissists will try to get their own way, these vindictive narcissists, they want to dominate you. So they also have a God complex. They feel like they're little puppeteer masters. They believe that they are intellectually and physically superior to us mere mortals. They're obsessed with revenge. Ooh, don't have a breakup with one. So if you have a breakup with a vindictive narcissist, it's not going to be like an average breakup. No, these vindictive narcissists can't fully let you go until you are annihilated. They are consumed with thoughts of revenge. And a tremendous amount of vindictive narcissists' time and energy will be committed to plan to get their revenge. And I laugh because they are actually planning and plotting. They may be doing this for months. They have a group of people with them planning and plotting. So it doesn't matter to them if they get in trouble in the process or hurt themselves, because they're willing to go through pain just to see you suffer. So they won't hesitate to slander your name. Yeah, I know that. I've been called a prostitute and a drug addict, things I've never done. They'll smear it to people that you mutually know and also people you don't know. They want to spin the story in a way that only serves them. They want to stop you in all ways possible. So listen, if they have access to people at your job, they may send correspondence to try to get you fired, make up stories, or even send private photos or videos that they took of you. Sometimes they've taken these photos or videos without your knowledge. Yeah. So they have them on hand just in case. So they'll find out what scares you the most. They'll pretend to be sympathetic. This is during a relationship because they want to know about all your vulnerabilities. And so they can just whip it out when they need it. So they get a great thrill when they use your traumas against you. So even though they've destroyed your life in every way possible, if you are still alive and kicking, they won't be satisfied until you're dead. Yeah, they won't. They're going to keep an eye on you. You know about that gang stalking? Yeah, the regular stalking, cyberbullying. So it doesn't matter if you moved on or you've gotten married or started a new life. The revenge that they want is consuming them, and they're not able to move on. So they may have tried and failed at destroying you. So the next thing is to spy on you and constantly, they'll hope that they can witness your suffering or some kind of misfortune. Yeah, they may have cameras in your house. They may have tracking devices on your car. So they will also try to recruit flying monkeys, people who can further the abuse. They'll continue to spy on you through social media and other platforms. So they use these flying monkeys to stalk, harass, and abuse you. And if they're unable to get to you, they'll use these flying monkeys. Yes. So no amount of torment is enough. And if you commit suicide, then they have achieved the ultimate form of power. They feel godlike in being able to kill their victims with mental torture and abuse. Yeah, because you've done it yourself. You've self-sabotaged so they can keep their hands clean. Yeah. So they also will use the court system to abuse you. It's common for them to do this. They use the police and they use the court system to further their revenge. Yeah, they will embark on custody battles if you have children with them. They'll go back and forth to court, the abusive and manipulative tactics, and the children are hurt. And if you don't have children, still your lives are disrupted with false prosecutions and allegations and becoming part of the fabric of their lives. Yeah, they want to get you caught up in the justice system. They're setting you up. Yeah, I know this personally. So instead of just moving on, which they should do, the vindictive narcissist will drag out legal battles for years just because they're bored. Yeah, they're living an empty life. So that's all they can do is what they can do to you. So look, they set their victims up, make it look like they're the perpetrators, and they will stop at absolutely nothing until you're in jail. I know about this. So look, it's like getting their friend in trouble for something they've done. They always do that projection. So you always have to look back and say, what are they saying? Then that's what they're doing. So chronic lying, it's a permanent feature of these narcissists. They can lie easily. They'll turn the victims into the police. They'll turn judges, even lawyers against them. And they use them to their advantage, when they want to steal or, whatever it may be, false charges. So it's easy for these people to lie. There are narcissists who boast to their friends and that they have lied to someone right in their face and they got away with it. They might have no guilt at all about lying to you about cheating or whatever it may be, stealing. They'll never own up to the truth. They have a distorted sense of reality and they believe some of these lies that they tell. Yeah, so winning is all that matters to them. They feel that they must win at all costs. So predatory narcissists experience happiness, from their countless deceits. They like to get away with it. They feel like they've really accomplished something. So sometimes they have a shady past and they might have omitted or lied about it. They might cheat and steal from you without any kind of guilt. They might even lie about their sexuality or have affairs, throughout the community. Community hoes, community, So these lies are effortlessly coupled with artfully designed promises that reinforce your attachment to them. This is to keep you in a trauma bond. So vindictive narcissists, they learn to lie at a very young age because they're usually brought up by a narcissistic parent who tells them it's okay to lie, if it saves them. Yeah. So they've been doing that since they were a little kid. So they also believe that they're the victim of you. Yeah. So this is frightening because these narcissists, they truly believe that they are the victim. They love drama. They'll say they don't, but they do. They are masters of creating chaos in other people's lives. They may knock you down on the street and somehow, I don't know, it's your fault. You shouldn't have said what you said or looked the way you looked. See, they may have cheated. They may have been violent or discarded you, but still want to cause you pain pain and suffering by playing the victim. I know I was a cheater. I was a prostitute. I was going nowhere. And so he was a victim of me, this terrible person. Yeah, this person who'd never done those things before. So anyway, when you are being punished for something, and I do mean punished because they like to punish you, they are being vindictive. So they live strictly for themselves. They don't care about anybody else. And they are going to play the role of the victim in order to get sympathy, especially from that new supply. They fill that new supply up with all kinds of lies about their ex, and they get them, in this triangulation fight over nothing because they're all lies. So narcissists, they're vengeful because they think, somebody has wronged them or slighted them in some way. And that's just their response to the perceived slights or grievance. So they do this to restore their own sense of power or control. Whatever the reason, these narcissists, revenge is also always going to be the motivating factor. If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, it is important to seek the help that you need and to get the resources so that you can get out of this cycle of narcissistic abuse. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment.